everyone. Sam here with a special episode of Lady's Choice. I'm going to be playing The Evil Within, and you might be wondering why that's special. But it is special to me. And basically, I'm going to be telling you oh, I gotta get this adjustment. Okay. I'm going to be telling you kind of like a little story time about what this game means to me, why I'm excited about playing it again, and kind of most importantly, I'm super excited about The Evil Within 2 that's coming out in October. That's actually why I got excited about this and wanted to play it again, was seeing the trailer for The Evil Within 2 at E3, which it's fantastic. I'll come back and talk about that in more detail later. But to tell you what this is all about for me, I'm gonna have to kind of go back in time a little bit. Oh my goodness, this just got loud. Let me turn this down a little bit on my end.
Sorry, detectives.
Okay.
I know you're just coming off the case, but I'm afraid we're gonna have to make a detour.
Way back when Sam was just a little girl.
Is it a riot?
She played like Super Mario and Sonic, and then in college I played Zelda Ocarina of Time, loved it. But those were the kind of games I was playing.
That's not what happened.
I had an N64 and I bought Resident Evil 2, and because I liked the movies and I really wanted to play a horror game because I love horror, but that game was so hard and I couldn't play it. And I eventually just gave it up. I couldn't last 30 seconds on it. So then one day I got a Wii. This is way back when, you know. Wii's had just come out, they were popular. I was like, hey, let's do this. So I was trying, you know, some different types of games, and for whatever reason, I decided to just go ahead and buy Resident Evil 4. Even having had that horrible experience with RE2, I was like, you know what, let's just try something new, we'll give it a go. So I got that game, started playing it. If you're familiar with it, you know, like right at the beginning, you have to go to that village, fight off just a horde of enemies, and it is so fucking hard, you guys. For the very beginning of the game, you would think they would kind of ease you into it, which, I mean, there is that house before where you have like one or two zombies to fight, but no, they just throw you in there. You've got this horde. I died so many times, you guys. If you've seen my The Crew video, you know I can take a lot of punishment and keep going. I died even more than that on Resident Evil 4 trying to get through there. Eventually I figured out that if you don't go in the house and get the shotgun, then the person with the chainsaw never shows up, and that made a huge difference. I was able to, you know, kill some people, run around. Oh my god, my guy's walking really slow. I hate slow walking. Oh, here we go. Let's walk fast. I don't remember the controls in this game. Okay, but so in Resident Evil 4, I'm running, I'm hiding, I survived the village. So fantastic. I was super excited. I was like, alright, I can get through this, which is hard as shit. Then, you know, maybe I can play this game and get through it. So I kept going, and I loved it. I don't even know. Like, you know, you clear an area, then you go looking for supplies, you know, gathering stuff up. There's collectibles. And I mean, I'd played some stuff here and there on the Wii, but that game, I think, is where I finally realized that my gaming identity, like who I am as a gamer, is someone who just loves shooting things. And then, like, the only problem, look at all this blood, the only problem with that is, like, I don't have the best aim. So, you know, it's gotten better over time, but playing RE4 on the Wii was pretty helpful for easing me into it, because, like, aiming with the Wii remote makes things a lot easier. Oh gosh, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Alright, so we'll just, whoop. Alright, it's more about story time, less about what's happening in this game, so we'll follow along. Anyway, alright, so yes, playing with the Wii shooters, fantastic. I love that game. I recently went back and tried to replay Resident Evil 4, and, you know, I remembered that the controls were not what you would want in that game, but I should have been listening to what I'm supposed to be doing here. It's alright, we're just gonna walk around and look at stuff. But playing it again, I was like, wait a minute, these controls are like pretty much the worst thing in the world. I think you still use the left trigger to aim, but like you use the square to shoot, which makes no sense. I mean, you have, ooh, look at that guy. You have a trigger. A trigger should be used to shoot. And I was like, well, maybe I could stick with it, but I was like, no. The more I play Resident Evil 4 with these wonky controls, like the worse I'll get at other games. Ah, he got me. So I just, I didn't want to play it. If they could remaster that game and make the controls that make sense. I mean, I know they're not going to give me camera control. That's fine. And the movement's a little rough, but still, if shooting was the way it was supposed to be, you know, if I didn't feel I would lose my skills at other games by playing it, I would love to play Resident Evil 4 again. So if anyone out there's listening and you're at Capcom and you can make that game for me, go ahead and remaster. Oh shit, look at that guy. Remaster RE4 for me, please. I would appreciate it. So yeah, okay, so that's, I know this is way off track for why we're playing Evil Within. We'll get to that. I promise we'll get to that. I can't look that far. Okay. I need to get that. Okay. Let's see if I can swing. No. Okay. Alright, so Resident Evil 4. Special place in my heart. Probably my favorite game of all time. Even though I recognize it's not the best game. It's got its problems. But yeah, so then Resident Evil 5 came out. And I was like, man, I would sure like to play this game, but it was not available on Wii, unfortunately. I was like, well, do I really want to buy like a whole other system just to play Resident Evil 5? I almost got it that time. And I wasn't quite ready for that yet. But whoops. Alright. So okay, here we go. I've been dating, well, I kinda dated this girl, like just a couple dates, and then I was like, I think I just want to be friends. She was like, okay, we'll be friends. So we were really trying that. You know, sometimes you say it doesn't work out, but we tried it. I don't know why, we were playing tennis sometimes. But anyway, she had an Xbox 360, and I was like, hey, let me buy this Resident Evil 5 for Xbox, and we can play it together. Because that's Resident Evil 5 is a 2-player game, so you can play it with a friend. So we did that for a few times, and I mean, it's a very different game from Resident Evil 4. There we go, sneak. But I loved it just the same. Not just the same. I mean, I loved it. In spite or because of its differences, you can love two things differently. So yeah, so I love that. I ended up, well, okay, so I don't remember the exact timeline, but so me and that girl, we did end up dating again. Oh, he saw me. Oh no. Oh dear. Here I go. And then we ended up not dating, and it was fine. But sometime after that, I just said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna buy myself a PS3. I'm gonna get me some Resident Evil 5, and I'm gonna play the shit out of it, which is what I did. It was one Christmas, probably 5 years ago, I think, because PlayStation recently sent me like a 5-year anniversary thing. Well, I guess it would have been around Christmas time. But anyway, I kind of was treating myself. Got a PS3, a new flat screen TV, my first flat screen TV, and I was very happy, and I've never regretted it. Oh, I think, is that something? I need to get those keys, I think. So yeah, so got myself Resident Evil 5, played it, loved it. Okay. Right. Then, I mean, I don't really like to talk about it, but oh no, he's coming again. I need to hide. Nope, I'm not doing a good job here. Oh shit. I'll figure this out, you guys. I forget what I'm supposed to do here. It's fine. So yeah, Resident Evil 6 came out, and I mean, I think the general consensus, I don't think it's just me. Um, I mean, I don't think anybody really liked that game. It was, personally, I was just so disappointed by it. You know, Resident Evil 5 was different from Resident Evil 4, but it was still good, and it was still a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it. Resident Evil 6, it was just like it was trying too hard to just be action-packed all the time, which, I mean, I guess technically 4 and 5 could be called like action games, but they're not like, I don't know, like maybe they're like what old school action used to be like. Like if you watch an old movie and like it's just not as, I don't know, you might say balls to the wall as current stuff is, because they just go crazy now. Resident Evil 6 kind of felt like just Call of Duty with zombies, which I hope he doesn't come over here. Okay, which they have their own zombie mode, so I mean it was, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I think there's a door over here. So I didn't enjoy it at all, and I eventually stopped playing, which I was okay with. I don't ever feel the need to go back and replay that, or to give it another go. I guess maybe I should, but I don't really want to. I mean, there's so many video games out there. But yeah, so that's about, oh, got checkpoint. I love a checkpoint. So that's where I was. I got PS3, played some games. At some point on the PS3, I went ahead and bought Resident Evil 4 again on the PS4 because using, oh shit, using a PS3, oh no, oh this can't be good. Using the PS3 controller instead of a Wii remote was going to be more challenging, and you know, I just, whoops, don't hide. I just wanted to try it again, you know, because I liked playing it, and I don't know, oh jeez, got me. Oh dear. Okay, I'm alright. At that point whoa. Oh, run dude, run. Oh, this is horrible. Oh no. Oh dear, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh shit. Okay, at that point, whoa. I might not have known any better about the controls, so I mean, like, you know, it's fine. I'll try this out. Whoa. Oh, this is insanity. So yeah, I played it again on PS3, and I mean, I still loved it. I played it multiple times. You know, I wanted to get like all the unlocks, like get the Chicago typewriter. But yeah, it's just, it was fun. I loved it. Let's see. So then what happened next? This is back still. Okay. So next, I'm sorry. Stick with me, guys. I promise I'm getting to Evil Within soon. All right. So, I have this friend Jesse. I'm sorry. I have friends Jesse and Bree. They're a married couple. And I go over and play games with them. And they are like crazy gamers as well. Like, I can't even describe to you this den that they've got. So basically, what it boils down to, they used to like to play Xbox 360 games together. So they had two Xbox 360s, two TVs in the same room, you know, hooked up, so they could just do stuff like that. But then, you know, we kind of went to next gen, so Xbox Ones came out, PS4s came out, and actually they went more the gaming PC route. I mean, he has everything, but they're way into PCs these days. But yeah, he was getting rid of Xbox 360s, I think. Both of them, maybe one of them, I don't know. But anyway, he was just like, hey Sam, do you want a free Xbox 360? And I was like, well sure, you know. I mean, if you've watched my videos, you know I appreciate free things, and I don't like to turn down something free because you never know when you might love it. So yeah, he gave me an Xbox 360, which is a pretty awesome gift, you guys. He let me borrow this game, Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning, and I mean, that's one of my favorite games of all time, you guys. It's so much fun. It's beautiful as well. Um, I became the queen of the House of Ballads, which I didn't even know what the fuck that was, but I was so excited about it. Oh my god, look at those graphics. That's awesome. I'm just in some sludge. Okay. So yeah, so I played some stuff on the Xbox, and I kind of reached this point where I was like, man, the Xbox controller is a lot more comfortable for me than the PS3 controller. So I was in a place where I was like getting games from GameFly a lot and trying stuff out. So I ended up getting The Evil Within from GameFly. See, I told you I was going to get back to The Evil Within. It all has a point. You just gotta wait for it. So I started playing The Evil Within on the Xbox, and I mean I loved it. I was like, this is great. I mean, I wanted to play more horror games, and once this part right here, this beginning, it's a little weird. Once you get past this, it kind of steadies out. You get a feel for what the game's gonna be like. I'm just wandering around. It's fine, you guys. But yeah, so I was playing it, and then like all of a sudden I realized, I'm like, wait a minute, this game feels like Resident Evil 4. Like, it feels like it's the spiritual successor to Resident Evil 4. And that made me super happy. I mean, that's probably why I enjoyed it so much, because my love for... Oh, I might need to read this. And beside the arcade, far in, there's a ladder. Alright. I kind of feel like I should go check this door, though, just to see. Alright. I hate having this bum leg. Okay. So where was I? So it felt like, oh yeah, so later, even just recently this year, I think I discovered that the guy or the team who made Evil Within is the same team that made Resident Evil 4. So that makes sense for why I like it so much. Let's just check this here too. But yeah, so there's just like I said, this one, there's a whole beginning section here that was tough to get through in a way. I need to find a key, similar to what like the Resident Evil 4 village was difficult like. But once you get past that, once you start getting into it, it does feel like RE4, and I mean that's pretty fantastic. So, whoops, let's see here. Okay, wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so there's this level that I don't even remember exactly what it is, but like you're outside at night, and there are these like wooden houses. It might be like a little bit like a barracks, and there are traps that you have to do, and there's like this little watchtower you can climb. And I was playing that level, I was like, this feels exactly like Resident Evil 4. Like this could be a level in Resident Evil 4. So yeah, so I loved it. I remember that it's insane crazy. There's stuff going on. There's a mental institution. See this stuff. I don't even remember. The man appeared, so that's the guy who's gonna be messing with me throughout this game. Honestly, I don't really recall a ton about this game and the story so much. But I know like crazy shit is happening. And that's alright, because I enjoyed it. Yeah, so moving on. So E3 happened this year, and this is the first time that, I mean, that I even really knew what E3 was, because I'm just now getting into like more following gaming stuff and being aware of stuff rather than just like playing some video games. So I'm still not at that stage where I know like what publisher makes what game. So which way? Oh, I guess not that way. So yeah, so I was watching E3, I was enjoying it. I think maybe Microsoft came first, or no, EA Sports came first, and I really enjoyed watching it. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I hope he doesn't see me. Okay. But yeah, so I was like, the Bethesda one was showing at like, I think it was like 11 o'clock my time. Oh, oh shit, he's coming. Oh no. Oh, fuck, I think I was supposed to hide. Oh no. Hurry. Oh, hurry. Nope, okay, so we're just gonna die right quick here. We'll do better next time. Oh no, I guess I can still run. Wasn't quite dead yet. Well, I mean, I'm gonna die. I better just die and let him... I need to start over. Sometimes you just gotta quit and start over. Okay, here we go. Oh, there went my head. Yeah, so Bethesda, 11 p.m. I mean, I'm ready for bed. I need to be in bed by 11, you guys. But I think I had my... if I had my laptop or if I had my phone up, I was watching it somehow. I was like, I'm just gonna sit in bed for a bit and watch it. They had Fallout, which I played Fallout 3 and enjoyed it, but I'm not like a huge Fallout fan. I wish I could find some health. And then Doom VFR came on, and I love Doom, you guys. I think it's fantastic. And I really want to play some VR. I just haven't ever gotten to yet. But so, they kind of whetted my appetite. I was excited about it. And then something else came on. And it was... Alright, well actually I'm gonna put a link to the E3 reveal trailer in the show notes here, so you can... not the show notes, the video description, whatever. I'm gonna hide here for a minute. So yeah, actually, I'm hiding right here, so now would be a good time. If you want, you should pause this and go watch the E3 reveal trailer for The Evil Within 2. Okay, now let me just describe to you what's going through my mind as I'm watching that trailer, okay? So, it starts out with there's creepy stuff going on, but it looks really cool. I'm like, man, this horror game looks awesome. Like, I could really get into this. Then there's like the kind of melting through the milky... oh jeez. Alright, survived. Oh, I think he just opened that door for me. Alright, yeah, and there's the guys like melting through the milky white, and then there's like all this psychological horror stuff going on, and I'm thinking to myself, this looks really cool, but I don't have a lot of patience for, just actually what's going to happen right here, where I have to like kind of wander around and hide, where I can't fight. Oh dear, is he coming back? Oh dear, I better just get over here and hide again real quick, just in case. Get in here. And so I'm watching it, I'm like, this looks like an awesome horror game, but if it's like more like a Silent Hill or an Alan Wake, I mean, it's probably not for me. I'm not going to be able to sit through it and be patient enough to play it. I mean, I need to be able to fight in my horror games, which is, why I like Resident Evil 4 so much, and also, Evil Within. I'm going to get a gun eventually in this game. Alright. Where's he going? Is he gonna break that door? Alright, but then I'm still watching the trailer. I'm enjoying it, but feeling a little bummed that it's probably not the right game for me. And then the title card comes up for Evil Within 2, and I'm just like, oh my god. I was so excited. Because, like I said, I remembered how much I loved this, and just like knowing that I'm gonna get more of that, go run, was so exciting for me. Oh, I better come in here and hide just a minute. So yeah, super excited about it. I don't know, this is not the way. I think I just have to like go for it and try to get through there. But yeah, so there's this song in that trailer, which it's a version of Ordinary World by Duran Duran, and it has a like a young girl doing like a haunting little... Oh, he saw me. Oh shit. Okay, let me go through here. Okay, go in there. Okay, now run. Oh shit. Oh, I wish I could run fast. He's coming at me. so yeah, she's doing this like haunting version of it, and then it like starts rocking out, and I mean, oh, I don't, this way, okay. I mean, to be honest with you, just listening to it gets me a little bit emotionally compromised. But I've had that song, specifically that version of that song, stuck in my head off and on ever since I saw that trailer. And like, oh no, he's coming? Oh fuck. Oh, I gotta hurry. Oh no, watch out for those wheelchairs. Oh dear, I think I need to... Oh, no, climb over, okay. Oh jeez, come on dude, run faster. But yeah, so one day at work, I was like, I just couldn't get out of my... Oh no, here I go, I got it. I was like, I'm just gonna go to YouTube and listen to that version of the song real quick, and it'll be fine. Oh my god, you guys, it wasn't fine. Just listen, because I'm very affected by music. So yeah, just listening to it, I got all choked up. I had to go to the bathroom real quick so no one would like see me start crying. And then after that, I can't listen to that song at work, obviously. It was a mistake. But yeah, I'm super excited about it. I was really bummed. I was listening to the podcast, and oh, here, are they gonna sing this? Ooh, this is a nice little song too. Unfortunately, I'm gonna talk over it. Yeah, so Bobby was talking about it, and he kind of said that Evil Within 1 wasn't a great game, and I was like, whoa, Bobby. I wasn't on the podcast that day, but those are kind of fighting words. Cause I mean, you know, maybe it's not for everybody, but I sure love it. And I cannot wait for Evil Within 2. So I promise you, it comes out October 13th, which is a Friday the 13th, which I love that they're embracing the horror that way. So yeah, I'm gonna pre-order it, get it as soon as it comes out, and there'll be a lady's choice for that. Oh boy, here we go. Am I better? Can I walk normally now? Excuse me. So yeah, that is my long, drawn-out story about why I love the Evil Within. Oh dear, what was that? Oh here, oh god, I love being able to run. Whoops. Whoa. So, alright, so basically after E3, they put pretty much everything on sale that's getting a sequel this year. So this was on sale, and I was like, man, I played it, but I don't know, do I need to go back and play it again? And then I was like, let me look at my trophies and see, you know, if there's still stuff I needed to get. Like, maybe this would be something I'd want to try to platinum. And I went to look, and that's when I realized, you guys, I played it on Xbox 360, and not on my PS3. So I don't have any trophies for it. For all intents and purposes, I might as well have not played it, because it doesn't show in my game records on PlayStation, and that's like, I mean, I love my PlayStation trophies. So yeah, I mean, I pretty much decided to play it again just so I could get some PlayStation trophies for it. Which there are worse reasons to play a game. But I mean, yeah, I did love it, and I wanted to play it again. It's fun. So there's that too. But yeah, so that's why we are here today, playing Evil Within once again. So this is the end of the intro part, which is, you know, after we get into this, we'll get into some regular gameplay. I'll get a gun, I'll get to start killing some things. It'll start being more like Resident Evil 4. But yeah, even this, like, I think the buildings are gonna do some like crazy Inception-y stuff. Which I don't remember when this came out and or when Inception came out, so I don't know which came out first. But yeah, here we go. Alright. I don't know. Do I have other stories to tell you? Oh, well, okay, so we'll just continue the Evil Within Resident Evil story train. And, oh, here we go. Here's the Inception stuff.
Shit.
And, I will tell you about Resident Evil 7. Oh, just made it. So, as I said, you know, loved 4 and 5. 6 was just, kind of broke my heart. So, when 7 was announced, I was like, man, let's see about this. So I watched the trailer, and it looked really cool. I mean, it looked like a cross between Resident Evil and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So, I mean, which I love. I love horror. So, so I was kind of excited about it, but I was also a little weary, because I was like, I don't... wary. I don't know. I was nervous. I was like, I just don't know. Is it gonna be the kind of game I want?
Fine.
And then, like, I started hearing or seeing stuff where it's like, you know, you gotta fight this Jack guy, but you gotta run away. And I was like, am I gonna have weapons? Am I gonna be running the whole time? It was gonna be in first person, which I was fine with, but I was just like, if there's not gonna be good combat in it, I don't know if it's for me. So, the demo came out. Uh-oh, not good for him. And I played the demo, and it's just that first hour in the house, which is, it's nice and creepy, but there was no real combat, and there was lots of slow walking. I hate slow walking in a game, so I was not too excited about it after playing that demo. And, ooh, look at that. I cleared a chapter. Better save this. Okay. Next chapter. So yeah, and I was just like, I don't know. I'll wait and see, but I'm not gonna buy it. It's probably, you know, not gonna be something I'm into, and I just don't want to be disappointed by it again. But then Bobby and Hugh got it, and they loved it and started talking about how it's a return to form for them. They assured me that I would get a gun, I would get to shoot some things, same kind of combat as previous games. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna give it a go. So I got the game, and I really wanted to fully embrace the horror of it, so I set some rules for myself. I was like, okay, well, I don't have VR, unfortunately, because I would love to play that game in VR. I'm still considering getting it just so I can play it. But yeah, so I was like, I'm going to only play at night when it's dark, and I'm always going to wear my headphones so that the sound effects are, you know, as close to me as they can be, and just make this game as frightening as possible. And that was a really good decision, you guys. It was a fantastic time. So playing that through, oh dear, uh-oh, this guy looks like trouble. So yeah, that first time I played it, you know, it's still that house again, but this time, you know, ooh, playing at night, playing with the headphones, it made a difference. It made it spooky. I got to Mia with the chainsaw. I was like, okay, got my gun, was doing some shooting. I was like, this is good. I am having a great time here. What was that? Is that some health? I don't know. Oh god, I need to heal up. So yeah, and I ended up playing through the game, and I loved it. I was like, this is great. This is, I don't know. It's not. I didn't play the first one in the mansion. Well, actually, I did try to play it at one point, and I couldn't handle the way you walked and did stuff. So, but yeah, it was. I guess it was a return to form, but also something entirely new, and they just did it perfectly. I think. Well, okay. I mean, the boss fights are kind of horrible, but you know, you deal with it. It's fine. I loved it. So I played it, and then I was like, you know, I don't know if that I want to get the DLCs right now, so I'm just gonna take some time. I feel like I need to pay attention to what she's saying.
Here.
Gotta sign this.
Without signing in.
I'll just save this. Yes. Alright. So yeah, so I finished playing it, I moved on, and then I was, I was good. I was playing other stuff, moving on.
Smells like medicine.
And then Bobby and Justin decided to start doing Monster Closet. And I was watching it because obviously I love horror and I did want to see Justin get scared and scream like a little girl. But
all right.
Okay.
Please relax.
I need to sit here and get fixed up.
Please have a seat.
But yeah, so watching Monster Closet reinvigorated my love for Resident Evil, and I was like, you know what, I should go back and get some more trophies for that game. And so I did. I was actually, I don't know where I decided to, but I was like, you know what, okay. I don't know, I might have decided, like, you know what, let's go ahead and try for the platinum. I mean, you have to play on Madhouse, and I don't know if I can do that. I don't remember if I played Resident Evil 4 on the hardest setting, but I was like, you know, let's just try it, get as many trophies as I can, and we'll give it a go. Oh dear. So I think my first, well, my second playthrough, but my first in the trophy run here was the speed run. I was gonna do the speed run, and I looked at stuff online, and people were like, "Yeah, just go ahead and do the speed run, do the resource manager where you only open your inventory 3 times, and do the only using 3 healing potions.
What the hell is going on?
Do that all in one run." And I was like, "Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and do this." Oh, is that some health? Please God, I need some health.
Kidman,
Did I use it?
where are you?
Oh, here we go. Let's use it. Give me some health.
Connolly.
I think I would like to go ahead and get some more health. Do I? It's not letting me. Okay, that's fine. That was all I wanted. I just wanted a little health. I can run now. It's fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm like, yeah, let's just do all of this at once. It'll be great. So I start playing, and I'm like, I get a little ways, but then I get down to the basement where most of the first batch of monsters that you have to fight are, and you know what, I just kept dying, and I was like, started to worry about my time, because I'm like, it still adds up on your time, so if I'm not healing or doing any of this, I might not be able to make the speed run if I keep dying. So I just said, you know what? Oh, there we go. Well, that's okay. Here we go. We're just gonna not worry about the item manager or the healing thing. We're just gonna do the speed run. So I had a. Oops, let's hit this. Here we go. I had a video walkthrough showing me, the quickest route for everything, because I mean, even though I'd played it once, I didn't remember everything that I was supposed to be doing. So yeah, I just followed along with this video. I'd play a little bit, pause it, watch the video, pause the video, play some more, catch up, and I went through it. You've got 4 hours to do the speed run. I ended up doing it in like 3.5, and it was fine. You can very easily do that speed run. Oops, pick that up. So after that, it unlocked, what did it unlock? I do not know. You would think there's like a fast walk. Maybe it unlocked that, because that would be logical. But I think, oh, actually, okay, sorry, let me go back in time here. So the first time I played it on easy, because I was a little nervous about it, and I didn't want to get frustrated playing it through. So, I think the second time, I got a gun. Fantastic. Here we go, shooting things. I think maybe, oh goodness, he ate his head right off. I think the speed run I might have done on easy as well. Oh, whoa. Oh, he's not dead yet. Whoa, stop moving. Okay, so for some reason, I keep moving while I'm aiming, and that's freaking me out. Yeah, I think I did the speed run on easy too, but I think after beating it, you, on any level, you unlock the Alberto 3 guy, which is a more powerful handgun. So I think I had that on my speed run. Oh no, okay, so after you do the speed run, you unlock that circular saw, and that is fucking awesome, you guys. You just hold it up, get it revved up, and you just walk into those eek monsters, whatever they are, and you just tear them up. It's fantastic. So once I had that, God, guys, I don't even remember the order that I did all this in. I think that, okay, so then I think next I went through and I played it on normal, which you could just, after you beat it on easy, it unlocks Madhouse. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So if you beat it on Madhouse, you get the trophy for beating it on normal. But if you beat it on normal, whoa, that looks scary. Let's check over here first. You get some extra like defense buffs that are recommended for doing the Madhouse run. Oh, that looks like a bomb. Don't hit it. Don't hit it. I need to defuse that.
Were you warning me about this? You were Leslie,
So
right?
yeah. So I decided to play on normal and try to do the only using 3 first aid kits. Which, when you do that, you can still use the steroids, and that doesn't count.
What the fuck?
So this. Whoa! Oh, I walked right into that. That was my fault. Sorry, guys. All right, that's one way to do it. Not the best way, but that's a way. Okay. So yeah. So playing on normal was you know, it was more difficult than easy, but I had that circular saw and I had that upgraded handgun to use. So yeah, so I was like, this is fine. When you play on normal, your health will regenerate. I think. Oh no, okay, so here's what it is. So on easy, your health will regenerate to half. And when you're playing on normal, it will regenerate to 25%. So the majority of my playthrough on normal was spent with about 25% health. Because, you know, you get into a sticky situation, you do your best, you fall back, you let that health regenerate. Oh yeah, I forgot, we gotta burn these guys or else they'll come back. See, look at this, the way he's running, the way this plays, it is so like Resident Evil 4, except the controls are better. But yeah, so I think I had to use health like right at the beginning, after my fight with Mia, maybe? I don't know. I know in my various playthroughs I ended up having tons of trouble with that Mia chainsaw fight. Whoops. I don't think I can get through that way. Let's go this way. But yeah, so I just kind of, you know, would back off as much as possible, let that health regenerate, and I would save my syringes for when I was getting ready to go into a boss fight. And, because, I mean, once you use a syringe, I'm sorry, not the steroid, sorry, the steroid. The syringes are in this game. But once you use the steroid, it will, open that door, please. It'll heal your health completely, as well as making you have that extra in your health bar. So that's the strategy for how to get through that. And you know, I mean, you could do that one on easy. That'd probably be better. But I got through it on normal, and it was fine. I got my extra defense buffs, and oh shit. And then I think I was ready for I only had to do the item management and the Madhouse difficulty after that. Whoops, go through there. And I decided to do Oh, I think I wanted to do the
Back here again.
Madhouse.
I must be losing it.
I don't remember. I feel like I beat Madhouse before I did the item management. Because I feel like item management was the last one I did. But I sure don't remember at this point. I should go back and check my trophies. Actually, you know what? We're gonna pause right here, and we're gonna go check those trophies just to be sure. We better save this so I don't mess it up. Let's pause, save this. Okay, so I went and checked. I did in fact do the Madhouse difficulty before I did the item management. And Madhouse difficulty, that was the worst. I talked about that on the podcast. It's so hard. Oh my god, you guys. Ooh, what do I want to do? Let's see what I got here. I'm gonna pause this for a second while I figure out what I want to do so you don't have to watch all of this. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and increase accuracy, and we're going to increase reload time. Okay. Alright, feeling good about it now. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, so Resident Evil 7. Madhouse difficulty. Hard as shit, you guys. Like, I didn't think I was gonna be able to get through that Mia chainsaw battle at the beginning, because the one thing that you may not know is once you get all these little buffs and unlocks to help you in the previous playthroughs, you can't access them until you get to that first item box save room, which is past. You have to get through Mia with the chainsaw, and you have to get through Jack in the hallway before you can get to that. So those buffs are no good until then. So yeah, I almost didn't make it through the Mia chainsaw, but I did. You know, I watched videos. I had to do some. You seriously have to do blocking. Oh, I gotta fight these guys. I've only got 3 bullets. Okay, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. But yes. Oh, sneak kill. Here we go. Oh, I love a sneak kill. But yeah, so I got that done, and played through all of the bosses. Were super hard. Oh god, I'll set him on fire. Oh wait, let's get a syringe out of that. Sure. But there was just something about it. Like, the game is a little bit different. Like, you get the shotgun a different way. You have to use coins to buy the crow key to get like the upgraded shotgun, but like I never even bought that because I was buying these other attack and defense buffs. So it was so interesting to see the little different changes and how they affected the game. And I mean, it was so hard, and sometimes I hated how hard it was, but I also loved playing it on Madhouse and seeing what was going to happen next. So so I played through. I got to the mine, which I think I've talked about this on the podcast once. Hey, open up for me. There we go. Yeah, I spent forever in that fucking mine, and I didn't think I was going to get past it. Took a few days off, came back, tried it again, got to it. I was like, oh yeah, I've just got the final boss. It's the easiest one, and this is gonna be so easy. I was so excited. I got to it. That boss was hard as fuck. I was like, what's happening? This was so different from. It wasn't different, but it was just harder. I had these massively powerful weapons, and I was doing jack shit. So I googled it, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I just got the machine gun and took him down super easy. And that's like when panic set in for me, because I was like, oh shit, I never got the machine gun. I had my extra stuff unlocked, so I didn't need it, and there were, oh jeez. Okay. Oh, let's do this. Yeah, let's throw a bottle. I don't know about this. Okay. But yeah, I was like, I I don't know if I'm gonna, oh, turn that light out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, because I don't have that gun, and like, my powerful guns are too slow to do the damage I needed in the time available to get through this boss. And I mean, I was just, oh shit, what am I doing? What am I doing? Shoot him. Alright, this is not good. I need a headshot. Okay, got one bullet left. Let's hope his buddy didn't hear me. What is that? Is that another bottle? Shit. Oh, somebody sees me. But yeah, so... Oh, he wasn't dead? Jesus. But yeah, I slept on it. I decided to... Oh, thank you, bullets. Let's reload. I slept on it. I decided I would try again with a less powerful pistol, but with a bigger clip so that I could shoot faster. And the first time I tried that, I got through it no problem and beat the game on Madhouse. I was so excited, you guys. That was like the pinnacle of my gaming career, was beating Resident Evil 7 on Madhouse. And I mean, I was excited when I did end up platinuming it, but like beating it on Madhouse was just so fantastic, just because it was such an emotional ride. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, so finally being able to do it, it made a difference. But yeah, I wasn't done yet, because then I had to go back and do the item management run, which, I mean, I looked at these trophies when I was decided to start this thing, and then I didn't really look at them again. So in my mind, incorrectly, I was confused and thought that, uh-oh, my time's almost up. I got 5 minutes left on this video, you guys, before I need to cut it short. So let's finish this up about Resident Evil 7, and then we'll say goodnight. But yeah, so I had to... Oh, so I thought that the resource management trophy was that you couldn't open your inventory at all, except for 3 times during the game. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be tough. You know, I'm not gonna be able to craft any supplies. I can't make bullets. Really, the only thing I can do is pick up ammunition and first aid. Okay, let's just... Here we go. First aid, and ammunition. Everything else is just a waste. And since I couldn't open and see what was in my slots, I was like, okay. I drew out a little, just a guide with all the inventory slots, and I got a little pencil. I was like, as I pick stuff up, I'm going to write it down, and, you know, as I use stuff up, I'll mark that, and I'll just keep track of my inventory that way. And, you know, it was okay. It was going just fine. I'm pretty sure I went back to easy on that one, because why not? But of course I couldn't use any of my buffs or unlocked items, because you have to get them out of the item box. And, so I just wasn't able to do that. But I was like, you know, this is fine. I'm doing it. You know, I had a plan. I'm like, don't pick up any shotgun shells until after you get the shotgun, just to make sure you've got plenty of room. It was going well. It was going real well, you guys. Then I got to Marguerite's house with all those fucking bugs, which I hate that part. And I went and I got the 2 parts of the burner, and I was like, wait a minute, I have to open my inventory to combine this. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't know if I could beat this section without having that flamethrower. So yeah, I hit another moment of panic, and I went online, like I do, Googled up. I was like, wait a minute, am I playing this wrong? Yes. Turns out I was playing it wrong. You guys, you can open your inventory as much as you want. You just can't open your item boxes. So yeah. So went ahead, opened my inventory, combined that burner, and I went on from there. It was fine. There's the 3 spots where you have to open your inventory are before and after the happy birthday thing, and then after you after you switch back to Ethan towards the end there. And they're like, people were saying, oh, you don't have to do that one at the end. You can just, fight with no weapons except what you pick up. You get to the final boss fight, die, and then you get to manage your inventory and you can get your weapons then. I was like, fuck that, you guys. That was just so that you could open your inventory box earlier and get your buffs, but I was like, no. So I did it the old-fashioned way. No real problems with it. It went pretty easy, and yeah, beat it, got the platinum, was super proud of myself, and yeah, just further cementing my love for Resident Evil 7. But yeah, I'm running out of time, you guys, because Share Factory only lets me make hour-long videos. Alright, we gotta burn that guy. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, I can set him on fire while he's still alive. Well, I mean, he's not really alive. It's not as horrible as it sounds. But yeah, so that was story time with Sam. Thank you for watching and listening. Next week we'll probably get back to just a regular playthrough with me talking as I play. But yeah, I'm really excited about Evil Within 2. Wanted to share with you guys why. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. We've got streams on Twitch. I'm sorry, YouTube is youtube.com/talkinggamesvideos. We're streaming often at twitch.tv/talkinggames. And Twitter is talking_games. I'm at SKSUVAK. And we got the podcast every Thursday. So yeah, that's gonna do it. One last headshot to end the stream. Whoops, that wasn't a good headshot. Let's get one more. There we go. Alright, thanks guys. I'll see you next time. So Share Factory comes with these pre-made Evil Within bumpers. So I wanted to go ahead and use those, and I put that little scare at the beginning of the video just because I could. I thought it was fun. Hope you liked it. Bye.